no real duty here, so it probably won't be a middle time call, unless a bunch of enemy air comes in. It's the only instance I could see for middle time calls and package retrograde calls. Supporting aircraft, we have.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
AWACS on station out to sea and AWACS to the south.
If you're running BMS right now,
comms, you're listening to forms,
so
and I'll go over that again if you guys need to. Time of day and weather is early morning. We're going to take off at around 5 a.m. Local, and get to the target around 5:30 and 5:20.
The guys at UOAF
so we're looking at early morning visibility.
There are some new flight models.
Weather, the target is going to be sunny, but we do have a new cloud system coming in.
Set around the idea of it being the 1980s. This will be fun.
Checking on the forms, the weather post. We're moving from clear skies at Sur City to fair weather, so that I think that just means clouds at 35,000, 34,000, and cons at 34,000. I don't know if we hit like a 6 a.m. point, we may have inclement or poor weather come in, which would mean clouds at 10,000 and 12,000. It's Seda to the north should be clear weather, and if we pass 6 a.m. it'll be fair weather. As far as that goes, flight leads up, loadouts are up to you. Attack methods are up to you. Just set your targets. As far as you know, is Kraus, south. You're hitting tanks. Plan for that. Domestos, you're hitting the city itself. So plan for a really cluttered city and hard to see targets.
Excellent.
Also tank battalions within the city. Fumes, you're hitting AI north. Plan for rocket battalions and whatever else is up there. I don't think we can see anything north of the city right now, but the intended target was rocket battalions. And you also may be hitting a bit inside the city as well, so plan for low visibility hits.
Roger.
Snake 1, Fluky, plan for bridge strikes.
Right.
And probably general purpose. Secondary targets, any battalions you see. Dark, you know what you're doing. As far as the radar strikes, and Viper and myself, we're going to be doing general purpose strategic strikes. Any questions from flight leads for the mission? Alrighty, let's do flight briefs. Flight 1 through flight 6. We have 6 flights, so move in flight order from flight 1 to flight 6.
User left your channel.
The channel's below, and we're going to do flight
User
briefs.
left your channel. User left your channel.
User
User left your channel.
Request to move to flight 2.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Should I stay in Stead 1? This is Fisty.
User left your channel.
Stand by.
How do
User
we
left
spell
your
channels?
channel.
It's in flight order.
Okay.
User left
You're
your
one.
channel. User left
I
your
need to be
channel.
assigned a flight, Cassie.
Stand by.
Yeah, me too.
I suspect
User
it's
left your
going to be
channel.
just go wherever you're comfortable with the mission profile.
Yeah, right now we're
User was
basically
moved out
full.
of
We
your
have
channel.
20 slots, and we have 21 people here now. So basically,
My
it's
shit's
gonna
actually still downloading, so I can back out. I'm not even sure if it's gonna be
User
done in
left
time.
your channel.
be okay. Yeah, we have probably should just be 1 slot left on any of the flights. In fact, I have Viper 1-4.
User joined your channel.
Can somebody drag Mr. D-Dog?
Oh, where
Good luck,
to?
guys. I'll see y'all on the next one.
All right, see you, man.
Hang on a
User
second, Domestos. I'll risk
disconnected from your
an alt tab. Here we go.
Channel switched.
Yeah, this goes to.
User
Yeah,
joined
I
your
just did an
channel.
alt tab.
Hey.
Shit hasn't broken, so we're good. We're good. Crack on.
Right then. Hello everybody. Welcome to Serpent Flight. Our target today is to interdict tank battalions in the city of Sur. We will proceed via the waypoints to Sur, and we will set up a racetrack orbit using the coast as a sort of reference. So we'll overfly the city, turn left, and we'll keep looking for targets until we find something. There's no
All right,
desperate
listen up.
hurry here because there shouldn't be any enemy air, he said. So once we get within range of the target, I'll call go trail. We'll all fly over the town. If anybody finds some targets, call that and call a hound dog, and then we'll set up a racetrack and just race round and shoot them. If we can't find any targets moving on the radar, and if we can't discriminate targets using GMT, we're going to have to try and just visually acquire things down on the deck. So we'll just maintain this racetrack pattern, but we'll have a good look. That's about all we can realistically do. Be careful, there are friendlies in the area. The most northerly friendlies are the engineer battalion there. Basically, if you can see the river that surrounds Sur, it's basically an island. That should be our bounding box. In fact, if you want, we can draw a box around Sur that we'll use as a reference, and that will be our kill zone.
Yeah, good idea.
Good call.
In fact, I'm going to do that now. So just there's the river and the Sur South Bridge, basically. So we'll draw a rectangular box around that.
Are the bridges themselves legitimate targets, or are we saving them for our own guys to go in?
The bridges are somebody else's target. I'll just have to check, because to be honest, we ain't going to get them with rock eyes.
I was just going to say
No.
we can bring at least a few of us can certainly bring Mavericks, and we can use those to identify, and then everyone else can just drop on the smoke.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll check upstairs.
Yeah, I can say Snake is supposed to be hitting it with a 2-ship. Yeah, and you might need to just check that they're. I thought they said one of these roaming flights might have that as a secondary.
That's the thing. If they're doing bridge strikes with Mavericks, they should only really need one, and they can use the other one to say, okay, if we found a pot of tanks, we knocked out the SE9 guard in it, dump your shit on the smoke.
Yeah, stand by a minute. I'm just checking the brief.
Sounds good.
I've drawn my little box for him, sir.
Has it
Yes,
been?
Sur West Bridge and Sur North Bridge are legitimate targets. I would try not to kill Sur South Bridge, because otherwise that means there's no means of access for our troops.
Right on.
So I think, to be honest with you, unless we're desperate. We're bound to find something there. It's just probably is going to take time, but I'll just reiterate, there is no hurry.
No, that's the main thing.
Going to set a hard deck for this mission of 14,000 feet due to the presence or possible presence of SA9 gaskets.
Very well. I've also marked the centre of the town as an SA9 potential zone, so there's a bubble around that for my HSD as well.
Okay. We'll just fly around, no hurry. We'll fly around in trail, and whoever finds the targets first will take control of the engagement. So if you find some targets, don't just whiz in and bomb them in a panic. Tell us where they are. We're all going to be in trail. We will follow you in and try and attack the targets one after the other. If you're going to have to come off dry, don't worry about it. Just go around again.
Very well.
Rather than risk dropping your rock eyes in the middle of nowhere or on somebody's house.
Oh, that's going to be happening anyway.
Well, yes.
But
other than that, I don't got a lot to say really. It's early in the morning. The weather seems to be fair. For TACANs, we'll have me on 12 X-ray. Ghost Dog, you'll be on 75 X-ray, so you're TACAN to me. Trouble 75 Yankee. And Chris, you're 12 Yankee tied to Trouble. Understood?
very well.
4.
3.
2.
Like clockwork, except backwards.
So perfectly like clockwork in my house then.
Actions on any form of enemy air. We will retrograde to steer point 4, which is well over the flop, and reassess the situation. We don't have really any form of viable anti-air weapons, so we're not going to get involved in a dogfight, as far as I'm aware.
We're going to try not
I
to,
think-
in other words.
Yeah, I think what we'll do, if we don't find anything in Sur City, and I'm sure we will, we are going to strike out north. I'll call that based on the fuel that we've got left. And we're just going to fly up the road from Sur to the next city up. on the coast and see what we can find up there, scanning with the GMT radar.
Well, if we're scanning on the road or visually along the road north of the town of Sur, you can bet if we find any vehicles, they're hostile. There's nothing that far north.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. This does mean we'll probably all be stepping on each other's toes, but that's tough.
Oh, we just call it on the uniform where we found it and roughly where we are relative to Sur.
Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is as far as I can't think of anything else. Any questions?
Not at this time. Are
No,
we
I
sticking
think-
with the loadout as it is, or are we bringing any Mavericks, or are we just going to deal with it as we can?
All right, listen up.
I don't mind either way. It's just, I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm happy with the loadout. I just wondered if you wanted anyone to, basically take a Maverick and use that as a poor man's TGP.
Actually, that's a fair point. We have got room for a Maverick. It's not going to make much difference, is it? Yeah, go on. Stick on a 65B each. That's 2 to keep yourself balanced.
Okay.
In fact, I'll do it.
I was going to say, if you do the loadout,
You do it,
then
yeah.
you can do everyone's loadout.
Yeah, so everybody's got
Hey, Chili, how's it
3
going?
rock eyes. I'm going to drop that to 2 rock eyes to help with the
Enjoy the
speed.
party, man. We're just doing our briefing at the moment, so it'll be a little while before we take off, so just bear with us on that.
Yeah, so it's 2. You've got 4 rock eyes, centerline tank, 2 AGM 65 Bravos, and 4 9 Papas.
All right, listen up.
Very well.
There's actually, yeah, it's a good point about using them as a TGP, which I hadn't thought of.
Have you done it for everyone? Because it's not showing yet for me.
Go back out.
This is Warbird Guy. You got me on IVC?
Yes, Warbird.
You need to Domestic needs to OK it on the system before it gets updated.
Roger.
So he needs to hit OK. and back
Yeah,
to it.
I'll have to do it again. It hasn't stuck. Everybody out of the loadout screen. Yes.
Yep.
Falls out.
Okay,
Oh.
it's my fault. I don't think.
Yeah, if you got to hit OK before everyone else can see the loadout on the screen. But if but nobody else needs to. If you just look at the briefing chart, you'll see the loadout as given.
All right, listen up.
So at the moment I see 6 Mark 20Ds, but if I refresh the briefing page once Domestic has done his thing, then we should see that that's changed. Small point: if I believe Mavericks and Rockeyes are not equal weights, so just be mindful of a shift to the side that the side of the wings with the Mavericks on. The Mavericks should actually be heavier. So
Right,
just-
there you go.
He gives us 2.
All right, listen up.
Domestic, are you changing the right loadout? Because I still don't see it's updated on the briefing page.
No, I haven't got the briefing, but it's on the loadout screen.
Contact. Yep. Oh no, you've evened it up that way. Right. Fair enough. That's cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're good. So we've
Right.
still got a symmetric load.
We
That's
do.
good.
Yeah, you've got a
Yes.
symmetric load. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood how you were going to be loading up. That makes more sense actually.
More to that. Right. Let's. If there's no questions, we'll pop back upstairs and wait.
Only question I'll have is just have someone drag me up when able.
Sure
Oh,
will.
yeah, sorry. I had one question before we got into that.
Go on then.
Bingo?
Bingo. Good question. £2,500. It's not far to home.
Yeah. Joker at 35 then.
Yeah.
No, that's the last question for me.
Right. Stand by.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Crashlight John, it is indeed. But today I bombed the shit out of a town.
You were
This is fun to
Stairs.
be missed.
Thank you.
So sit and enjoy the flight,
User
guys.
left your
This is
channel.
going to be a little bit more
User
active, shall
joined
we
your
say.
channel.
I'm flying with the guys at United Operations Air Force. I've been flying with these guys for close to 4 years, off and on. This is my first time back into the cockpit of an F-16 in about 8
It's only
weeks.
Domestic, as
So
soon
bear
as you
with me on
said
the rust.
Foxy could come with us, he cleared off elsewhere.
No, not to worry.
Nah, no big deal. You got me instead.
Well, there we are. That's an honour these days, isn't it? Getting you.
It's an upgrade.
Nah, no, it really isn't. Domestic is like, man, I wish they got the Frenchie.
User joined
No, I
your
was just being
channel.
lazy. I didn't want to have to lead. I was going to try and persuade Foxy to do it.
That's cool, man. You'll do fine.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm trying to get any situational awareness,
Exactly,
trying to find
paramedic.
ground targets in this theatre.
I will still be racing next week.
Sounds like the easiest one to find ground
Definitely
targets on.
be. I might
It
be
is,
racing
unless you're
next
in the
week.
city, but yeah,
well,
in
certainly be racing
general,
this
it's
week.
pretty
Oh
simple
god,
because it's
start
all
that again.
desert and they stick out.
I will be racing tomorrow, hopefully.
Like I said, I think the Egyptian
but I will
campaign is much
definitely
more
be racing
enjoyable
next
than
week,
this
way
one.
or the other.
So I
Next
hope
week is Spa, and I need to prepare for
restart.
that.
We go to that one next. That one
Crushy
is-
John, you play your 10
is much
good.
more interesting.
Who's
I
hyped for the
agree.
Hornet guys? That's going to
Much
rock.
more
User joined
intense
your
as well. There's
channel.
So
very
annoying
intense
to
dogfights
ask me
everywhere.
to say, hey, you can have an
User
early
joined
access
your
copy.
channel.
I mean, I only paid for it.
There's a little bit more depth
Hornet.
to the theater
Looking forward
and
to that,
frontage.
really
In this
am.
one, there's only like 5 miles
The
of
only
depth.
thing I'm looking forward to more than the Hornet is the Tomcat, and
5
then in about
miles.
3 years of my life.
It's
later,
not
the
very
Phantom.
vast.
It's vast.
Campaign,
Oh,
you're fighting F-16s also, right?
yes, and
fix that.
Mirages as well. It's vast on like the first day or so, but then it quickly turns into a slaughter, which is what happened realistically as well.
Even like greatly reduced Blue 4 aircraft, it still doesn't matter. And it's only because they're all OCA'd. Once they're basically repaired.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
also
you're
thinking that
Hope
those
that
all aspect
Everyone's
missiles,
coming
man.
through fight.
They
Hopefully, I'm
kill.
coming
Yeah.
through a little bit better now. I do have
Who's
a
got the
$15
RS
microphone,
enemy
so
F-16?
We do. No, we do.
Oh, no, we don't.
do apologise in advance. It's a bit shit.
Which one is that?
Lima's,
The
I think?
Lima. Yeah. Yeah, the
Okay,
Lima.
thank you. Yeah, first time playing
Paramedic,
this campaign
how's that
was
now?
last night. and
Hopefully it's
like,
better.
These are M9 variants I am unfamiliar with.
What, the Papas?
The P's I know, the L's I had no idea about.
Limas are mics with allegedly more smoke in the motors.
I should get AIM 9 Zulu.
They're like an export variant.
No, it's the sonar guided AIM 9.
Holy fuck. That's like a 360 quickscope variant.
That sounds scary as hell.
Yeah.
You can shoot it at submarines.
Scheiße.
Air to undersurface.
Sadly, the laws of hydrodynamics and the laws of aerodynamics don't exactly overlap very well.
Sorry, Blackburn, we just filled up. That's max 20.
I
Yeah,
like
guys,
to
we
get an
maxed
IVC
the
check in
server
before
out. We've got 20 guys. We've got 20
yeah, we'll do
pilots
it.
this
We'll do
weekend.
I
My
want like a
my part of the
Kansas
mission,
theater.
in case you were listening to the
Fly.
briefing, is to fly to the
Orange.
city on my map there
Everywhere.
that I've
In order.
circled with
User
got circling boxes, and I'm looking
wanna
for
watch those
tank
too.
battalion.
User was
I'm armed with Rockeyes and Mavericks,
Oh yeah.
and I aim to
I mean, I've
misbehave.
got my theater, we've got MC, so...
Any
So let's see
questions
how that goes.
for the mission itself before we start the checks?
Now we have 21 people in channel, but only 20 aircraft fragged.
Blackburn's already been informed, sadly.
Yep.
Rip.
Yeah,
Rip.
unfortunately, Blackburn, we're right full, man.
I see. I actually RSVP'd, but showed up a
okay,
bit
no,
late.
if you RSVP'd, you get priority.
Absolutely.
You
I-
didn't RSVP.
I
didn't RSVP. Actually, I missed the briefing. I don't want to interfere any other groups.
Well, that's honorable.
Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
We'll make sure
Okay.
you get. We'll make sure you get a flight on the next one. Okay.
Sure.
Are there no fighters left on the line?
What about the bar caps?
They're full.
They're full.
Shit.
Okay, see you guys next time.
Okay,
ya.
see you, Blackburn.
Okay, any questions at all?
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, Viper 1, sorry. Bingo. 2000 and Joker 3000.
Check.
Okay, let's do IVC checks, top to bottom, starting with Python 1.
Alright, so we're just doing our last little checks before we
Python
go.
2?
Shouldn't be too long.
Python 1-1.
There we go.
Python-
Python 1-2.
Python 1-3.
Python 1-4.
Serpent 1-1.
Serpent 1-2.
Shark 1-1.
Shark 1-2.
Steak 1-1.
Snake 1-2.
Stud 1-1.
Stud 1-2.
Stud 1-3.
Stud 1-4.
Viper 1-1.
Viper 1-2.
Viper 1-4.
Freaky Man, nothing heard on IBC.
I also need to read back from Trouble and Chris.
Don't forget
I was
to do
worried
quick
about
dance.
that.
Warbird.
Yeah, it's F1, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you hearing us?
I am hearing you.
Okay, click the BMS window and hold on F1 so it calls on.
That's it. Gotcha.
There you go.
Loud and clear. Okay.
I didn't hear Ghost Dog or Chris.
Serpent 1-4.
Good.
And Serpent 1-2.
Good.
Yeah, you didn't hear trouble.
Okay, everyone take a quick 3-minute break before we go in. When you get back, we'll do SOPs and then commit the 3D.
Trouble, did you check in?
No, I didn't hear him because we were stepped on. As soon as you said, somebody else jumped on it.
Yeah, no, I heard trouble, and then
Oh, did
somebody
you?
jumped in, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
okay. Back in 2.
And is Trouble, he should be peer-to-peer?
Stand by.
You mean CS, right?
Or CS, I should say?
Yes,
I was gonna say.
Yes.
Good.
What was it? What was the problem?
Capital S.
Of course.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's
that's
feeling
my
good.
instruction, is they say just copy exactly what you have in the last part of the file in TeamSpeak and you can detect it right away.
Man, it feels good to shake the rust off and actually get out up here flying, man.
What microphone are you using? It sounds like you're in a bathroom.
Who, me?
Toilet, sorry. Yeah, it sounds like you're in the toilet.
It's a $15 microphone. And I've had it for 4 years.
Sounds like you're on a laptop microphone from across the room.
Right,
You
stand,
sound very different.
stand by. I think I know what the problem may be. Hang on.
You're using your webcam, probably.
Yeah, it's yeah, the computer
So
will
you're
have decided
You're
that.
just streaming too hard, man. You're
No,
streaming
it's
too
like
hard.
for
Come
some
off the
reason.
edge.
Is that better?
Pull
Yep,
muscles.
it's normal.
Yep.
Are you streaming, Ghost Dog?
I'm afraid so.
I don't want to be made a dick of in public.
A dick off.
Then fly well. You'll be fine.
I can't lead now, I can't lead, so too much pressure.
It's all good, man.
Just be like Kraus. Have no shame.
Hello, Ghost Dog's groupies.
Woo, Ghost Dog.
Congratulations,
Doggy
you. Congratulations, you're all internet famous.
Whee!
All right, great. And BMS crashed because I alt tabbed and fixed my to fix my.
Dude, Window World Super Master Race. Window mode, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
everyone
I don't know. I've never had a problem with that.
I was so resistant to it for like 3 years, and then I finally changed over, and it's like it's changed my entire life.
Problem
Did
is,
the same thing for like half
problem
a
is,
year.
OBS for some reason just does not like me in windowed mode.
I don't know. I'm using OBS. I don't have any problems.
Yeah.
Just lucky, I guess.
1-4's back.
I use old Shadow Play.
Yeah. I don't know.
Apex
If you're on Windows 10 Ghosts, maybe using the Windows tab. That's what I use, and it pretty much never fucks up.
I'm tempted to, but I like the ability for OBS to start adding elements and shit onto my screen. Alright, I'm just reconnecting. I'll be with you very presently.
We should have like a terrain that's like a cube. Like there's just ground on all sides.
It's like Inception, flying in Inception.
Yeah. There's a Patriot on
match.
the ceiling and a Patriot on the ground. If you fly above the middle, you roll back upside down and your perspective changes. So that it's not the same.
Well, BMS kind of tries to do that. It has like water that goes uphill. It's
Yeah,
working.
it does.
Yeah, I remember that on the NOE strike last week. We went uphill with the water.
This is the secret era of irrigation technology.
If they need as much as they can get out there, let's face it.
That'd be fun water skiing.
Are we sure those rivers not just very water-like looking blue rocks?
Can I just check the uniform 17 frequency?
Like,
You
want
may
the
check
actual
it,
number?
yes.
It's 3 feet. 35930.
Great, thank you. Because for some reason it was wrong last week.
What's that movie with like the aircraft carrier accidentally goes back in time? Like
Final
That'll be the Philadelphia experiment.
No.
That would be that's a theater we need. Or we could have the fucking Iron Eagle.
Careful what you wish for, buddy.
Chappie!
This is the Bluebird. I'll be ready
Oh
to
my
refuel.
god, the super explosive ammo for the gun. I'd take that.
Can you put that into the theater? Like have one F-16 with
We'll
like
definitely add
Mark
that to our,
84s.
we'll definitely add it to the backlog, but I can't guarantee we'll work on it.
Someone needs to add the ability to fire Mavericks on the ground too.
I like how they take off in that movie and they just like literally fly across the Atlantic Ocean in like that's like literally 6,000 mile trip.
So
like,
would
It
that
makes
break
my
the
head
game?
hurt how they go from an F-16A to B from different frame to frame.
Stock
Israeli Air
footage,
Force.
man.
No, they use the Israeli Air Force. There's no stock footage in that. It's footage from the Israeli Air Force.
Yeah, the U.S. Air Force today will not lease any of their aircraft for flying scenes.
Yeah, that's because they can't beat the Navy.
Very true.
Okay, Ghost, I'll get back in. Do IVC check.
Oh, right, and yeah, sure. IVC, 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Okay, everyone, I'm gonna read SOPs. TeamSpeak will be muted during the flight. There's no need to mute your own TeamSpeak or anything like that. Be taken care of. Use Shift T to chat in game if you have a technical issue. If you have an issue, close BMS and kill your IVC process with Task Manager. Get everything sorted out, restart everything, reconnect. Use instant action to check that all your flight controls, track AR, everything else that you have works. We're only allowing one reconnect attempt per event in order to reduce the chance of crashing. So make sure everything works the first reconnect. Landings at the air bases will follow overhead brake. If the overhead brake was not briefed in flight channel, I'll just brief it now. We're going to be probably inbound from the north. If we brake, it'll be at 2,000 feet and then out to sea. So probably a right-hand brake out to sea at 2,000 feet. And follow the overhead brake pattern. If you don't know what that is, just listen to your flight lead or just follow your flight lead for whatever he does. After you land and exit BMS, or if you're knocked out, jump down to the debriefing channel and have a chat with others. We're going to be committing as taxi, not ramp. If you've committed as ramp previously with another community or in solo, check now to see that you're in taxi before we roll the clock. Recon the SDW airbase that we take off from to preload your cache, so do that now.
Yeah, can we move the bullseye, Gus?
Yes. You think our target? Oh my god, it's far away. How about there? Is that okay?
That's reasonable, yep.
Alright.
Save your data cartridges, folks, for that bullseye change.
Yeah, everyone save your data. Double click your flight, double click your slot. Campaign is saved.
Okay, how's the sound coming through now?
Check data, see if everything works.
I believe I fixed all my shit.
I'm iconing instead of, and on the recon screen I just have an F-15. I've been lucky enough to recon the F-15 over the base. I don't know.
Alright, so we're gonna commit the we're gonna commit in order, in flight order, just like we did with IVC checks. When you say your call sign, you're gonna hit takeoff and fly taxi, not ramp. Taxi. If one person commits to ramp and they go into 3D before everyone else, everyone will start exploding when they load in. So it's important that that you load in as taxi.
50 flashings.
Okay, here we go. Python 1.
Yeah, Python 1.
2.
3.
Amway.
4.
There you go. Good job.
Serpent 1-1.
1, 2.
1, 3.
1, 4.
Shark 1-1.
Shark 1-2.
Snake 1-1.
Snake 1-2 taxi.
Stud 1-1.
Stud 1-2.
Stud 1-3.
Stud 1-4.
Viper 1-1.
Viper 1-2.
Viper 1-3.
Viper 1-4.
Okay, here we go.
So for all those of you within the sound of my voice who are wondering, this is not a stock
It's
campaign.
working.
This is
Working.
an adaptation of the
hard drop,
existing
that was
Israeli
annoying.
theatre of operations for DNS.
Muting TeamSpeak.
The guys at UOAF have done. This will be the 1980s, so we're talking early block
was almost
models,
that guy.
F-16s
Your
with
channel
green
was
screens. We're talking bombs and rock eyes.
Okay,
and
if you have like
Mavericks
a
at
lot of time
push
before
for
takeoff,
what's super
then that's
modern.
normal. It's a lot of flights. We commit like 1 minute intervals. Don't freak out.
Oh God!
I'll get the takeoff to taxi run at T-minus 4 minutes. I'm just going to do a quick adjustment to the lighting conditions so that I don't get washed out. With you in a second.
We enter the pin at 5.
4.
Okay, thank you.
How's the weather in Tampa there, Warburg?
Stand by. Oh, the sun.
Oh shit.
He has a 40% chance of rain at 5 p.m. and a 40% chance at 6 p.m.
That server's in looking good. It's like early morning, but it's pretty good visibility.
Fucking rain, dude. I'm forecasted 15 days, dude. 15 days is some bullshit. Apparently some record.
It's getting humid again, though. I was working at my surplus shop place, and that. Ooh.
Oof.
Everybody see the royal wedding?
Fuck no. Sorry.
Oh,
No disrespect.
Hell no. You beat me to it.
Went out on the
That
deck
didn't
to
come
miss
out
it.
right.
What did
Yankee
you
don't care.
do?
Dude, fluky.
Surprised you weren't there with your camera, the misters.
No, I was in work. Working in base.
By the way, if anyone needs flight suits, my shop, we just came across a whole bunch of them, sizes medium to large, so if you need any, I think we're asking 15 a piece or something, and whatever shipping it.
You know
Sounds
we were
good.
kidding with that G-suit requirement, right?
I have a
Oh,
G-suit. I have a spare G-suit I can send you.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone needs to just do like
15,
me and hook up to pure oxygen when you play this game.
Hey, hey, whatever makes you happy, man. Because that would.
Already done.
We already, you're doing that just to get high.
Apex, no lighting a match in his house.
So I got
Microphone-
ropes.
Your microphone changed again, Ghost Dog, by the way.
Like better or worse?
Your BMS is still using your webcam.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stand by.
Rip.
Oh well. It is what
Leave
it
it
is
for
this
now,
time
leave
around. Yeah, leave it, dude.
It's not worth it.
Anybody else got ropes tied up around their abdomen so when they pull G's, the person pulls them? That'll work.
That sounds like other stuff.
I mean, it is the
I got a-
weekend, but
I got
not
a
really.
peg in my ass, so that helps.
Sure it does. Or tighten up those glutes, boy.
Great
Sorted.
exercise.
Yeah, and you know,
I'm just gonna have to deal with it, guys. I hope that's alright.
when you make the hick maneuver, you can feel the G's.
Question, I haven't researched it yet. How often do, U.S. Air Force pilots carry a sidearm on them? Is it just from theater to theater, depending on requirements, I guess?
I guess they always carry one when in flight. I don't know about around the base and shit.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Because I'm gonna be getting a real M9 soon, so I was like, I should go in my survival vest.
Fuck. Right. First of all, we need to fix that goddamn stupid webcam mic. Because that is going to fuck me right off. Right, here goes. Hopefully this shit works. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we're up and running. If I explode randomly, it's going to be hugely embarrassing. Man, what's taking so long?
Serpent 1-2, ready for departure.
Okay, 1-4's going to come round. Shall I come active right? Yeah, who's that in position next to me? 3. 3. Okay, so still nothing heard from Ghost Dog.
2's just joined.
Latter 1-4.
Okay.
Resume on navigation.
steer point 2 for you, Ghost Dog.
Very well, I'll make my way there. I'm going to be in the queue for takeoff now, just so you're aware.
Stop in 3, 2, 1, now. Full bird.
Serpent 1-4.
The Dove Tower.
Taxi clear of the runway. Flapper 1-3.
The Dove Tower.
Taxi clear of the runway. Serpent 1-3.
The Dove Tower.
Taxi clear of the runway. Serpent 1-1.
I'll join you guys shortly. I'm in the
Resume
queue
all
now.
navigation.
Yeah, no problem.
Serpent 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 20.
Steer 2.
Serpent 1-4.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation. Serpent 1-3.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation.
Shark flight taking active runway.
Shark 1-1.
The Dove Tower.
Taxi clear of the runway. Shark 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
Taxi clear of the runway.
Shark flight. Three, four. I'll let you get on the right-hand side of one, then I'll come in next to you. Switch inside.
Serpent 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
Expedite departure.
So Dove Tower, this is Serpent 1-2. I'll be jumping the flight just to catch up with my group.
Shark 1-1.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation. Shark 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation.
Snake 1-1, taking active 2-0.
Serpent 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation. Snake 1-1.
The Dove Tower.
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 20.
Okay, flight left-hand orbit, steer 2, waiting for Ghost Dog.
3, 4.
2 the lead, I'll be with you shortly. I'm just taking off now. ETA to steer 2, 1 minute 20.
No worries.
What's the altitude that I'll be joining you at?
We'll hold at 10,000 for you.
2 will join at 10,000.
Snake 1-1.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation. Snake 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 20. Snake 1-2.
The Dove Tower.
Resume all navigation.
4 has good yards.
Flapper 1-3.
The Dove Tower.
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway
Lead 2
20.
yardstick.
Lead has no yardstick yet.
Stand by. Lead 2 yardstick.
Good, yeah, yardstick 3.
Two's with you at steer 2, 10,000 feet.
Okay, flight direct, steer 3.
2.
So right turn.
2, visual the group, joining you on your wing.
And we're going to maintain the climb. 320 knots.
Altitude. Altitude.
Viper 1-3 taking active.
And flight push uniform 17.
Snake 1-1 checking in. 2 good ships. Clear. Oh.
Lead confirm you're on a left turn.
I've just rolled out onto a steady heading for steer point 3020.
Where's that?
I am solid lights. Serpent flight checking in uniform 174, good ships, reference steer point 3.
I'm tagged to you, I think.
Ghost Dog, you should be 75 X-ray, correct?
75 X-ray. Yep.
I show you 4.3 miles from me.
Okay, I'm with the wrong formation then. And more seriously, my flight plan is different from the rest of yours.
It's a bit of a worry.
It's not a massive problem, I can deal with it, but
Just read me the lat long for your steer point 3.
steer 3, latitude north 3242917. Longitude east 3506950. Able to correct.
Reference steer point 3, meet you there.
Roger that, is that the same one as you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Turning in. Distance to steer 27.2.
23.
Okay, cool. Target Angels?
Target Angels, we'll level off at 19,000 feet.
Roger that. I'll meet you there at 19,000 feet for steer 3.
And that will be reference altimeter 2992.
Set.
Element check in.
3.
4. Good stuff.
Recommend we power up our Mavericks because they take a few minutes anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to fence in at 3.
Roger.
One's 4. Did you dump the tank from the loadout? Negative.
Are we clear to dump the tanks at 7200?
No, keep your tanks unless you're engaged defensive.
The only reason I'm asking, my loadout's only 072.
Yeah, and mine. Well, I'm 077, but yeah. Flight fenced in. Lead is fenced in 077.
2 fence 065.
3 fence 075.
Yeah, TK 300 on the centre.
F-16, 1 o'clock high.
Yeah, visual.
Gonna rock my wings.
Yeah, you've overshot, Ghost Dog.
Roger that, slowing down.
You're visual, you're ahead of us. You're high.
Yep, I figured I'd come in high and then be able to come in. You'd probably see me silhouetted. I had a sneaking suspicion I might be ahead. Gonna do a circle round and then that should catch us.
Yeah, you should see us.
Looking. Visual.
Flight reference steer point 4.
Do you want me to fall in with the trailing element, or do you want me to fall in on your wing there, Domestus?
Fall in wherever you can. Not too fussed. I'm going to send you trail in a minute.
Who's the trailing element? Is that 3?
About half mile back from 3.
Understood. I'll be joining on your wing shortly, Chris.
Ball's just closing up to 3. Visual.
I'll slot in the gap.
What, between 3 and 4?
No, I'll swat. Domestic, I'll slot in on your left wing.
Lead has mud 2, 1 o'clock. No factor.
2's naked.
And explosions on the ground.
Yes, seeing a lot of those to our 11.
Flight reference steer point 5. I do have some movers. Look on your GMT radar now. Let's go heads down.
2.
3. 4.
Contact the movers. 30 miles or so on the nose.
Yeah, I'm heading straight for them. Oh, I don't like the sound of that SA2.
Or presently no joy in the movers.
They're on the north side of the river, but only just.
Yeah.
Switching to Maverick, see if I can get a beat on them.
Serpent, 1-1, Chalice. 1, contacted a bogey.
2. 3 o'clock.
Okay, engaging with rock eyes.
Stud 1 took manpad fire from east of Sur. I'm RTB.
Oh shit.
Remember that hard decade, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we going for the guys to the northeast of our steer point?
Yes. Sorry, engaging now. Flight go trail if you haven't already.
2.
3. 4. Still no joy in GMT.
I had them, but I lost them. They're there. Three's locking on the second group of blitz.
Okay, launch when able.
Lead 2, request you mark your targets with, well, call your targets for the smoke and we'll work from that.
Snake 1-1's IP inbound on South Bridge. West Bridge.
Okay, lead is coming off left into a racetrack. Let me know when somebody gets a target and we can then bomb the smoke. That's about all we're going to get.
Rock eyes. Rock eyes.
Three's rock eyes.
Good tally. Watch for the shots.
Falls in racetrack, no joy on any targets.
Don't worry, plenty of time.
I'm in a right-hand orbit, just south of the border.
Oh, I wanted a left-hand orbit over the sea, but never mind.
Yeah, I lost visual with y'all.
Yeah, I've got you 15 miles away.
Yeah. Rusty as hell.
No problem. Right, I'm going to head back down the coast. Multiple AAAs now.
Eyes on guys popping flares off to the east. Friendlies.
Okay, I've got more. Oh no, they're not likely to be enemy.
Serpent, 1-1, Chalice. 1, contact is friendly.
Yeah, caution, we've got friendlies.
Alright, I'm just settled west of Sur now. I think a lot of the moving mud has stopped moving now.
Yeah, switching to GM, I've got absolutely nothing on GMT.
User left your channel.
Looks like they've gone firm for my pads. Got AAA light on my RAR there, just over the town.
Yeah, sorry. No, false visual again.
Alright, let's get snowplow mode set up.
Okay, flight rejoin over steer 5. Let's have another pass over and see what we can get. 2. Has anybody pushed yet? 3 has. Right. Did you get anything?
I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Contact the mark.
Engage.
Wilco enable, I need to go around again.
Yeah, we got no data link, have we?
Yeah.
Back.
But if you bear with me a moment, I'll have a splash for you, courtesy of a Maverick. I'm just going around again.
Roger that.
Confirm there should be no friendlies east of the town.
Can't guarantee that. Try declaring. As long as they're in your kill box.
That's the thing, I lost my kill box. But I'm using the town and as a reference point, and any roads in and out of over bridges should be fair game, right?
Yeah, I've got fire on the ground west of the town.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a look down there.
Roger. I'm just extending out a little while so I get a good run in on these Mavericks.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to Mavericks and search with Mavericks. This is silly.
Yeah. What I'm doing is I'm highlighting blobs with the from GMT, and then I'm slaving them over to the Maverick as soon as I get something that looks fun.
Package, be advised. There is some enemy man pad east of the city on the coastline. Sur, I presume Sur.
That's easily solved. Don't go near there under 14,000 feet. You'll be fine.
Three's breaking trail to go after target.
3, good.
I'm off target again, they've disappeared.
Rock eyes. Rock eyes.
Rock eyes.
Watching for your splash.
City.
see hits on the city.
Yeah, visual. Right, let's look at those with the Maverick, see what we can see.
Eyes on vehicles. Eyes on vehicles. From the smoke. 300, 400 feet west, and about 500 feet to the south. Cluster of vehicles.
Roger that. Okay, 4's too close. I'll have to circle round.
I'm going to switch to Mavericks and see if I'm going to switch to Rockeyes and see if I can amplify that target for you.
4's off drawers too close. They're underneath me.
Yeah, you see them now? Two's turning in. I'm running in from the west. In for attack.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Altitude. Altitude. Chaff flare.
4 away.
Chaff flare. 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 Chaff flare.
Shack.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
More hits.
You're saying they're around that smoke?
Yeah, on the smoke. There's more. There should be more of them, I believe. I got them right along the convoy.
Roger, going feet wet for separation.
Yep, look before and after the smoke.
Lead is rolling in seaward of the smoke.
Yep. Yeah, run your fire short of the smoke and or long of the smoke. I'm down to 2 rifle.
Rockeyes. Rockeyes.
Observing for you.
Bingo. Bingo.
2's bingo.
Roger that.
Dakota, RTV.
2, stand by, give it a second. I'm going to go one more run in.
Roger that. I can do that.
Bingo. Bingo.
Fuck this visual.
No, 4's still not seeing anything.
4, tally the smoke on on the east side of the town.
Sun launch, east of the city.
Rifle.
Rifle on the launcher.
Altitude. Altitude. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
Shack.
Good job, right. I'm sorry guys, flight RTB. Okay, I've relaunched no weapons. Or actually, Element. Ghost Dog, take number 2 and RTB. I'll stay with Chris because I've got a bit of spare fuel. We'll have another go.
Where's that?
Good.
I've still...
If I can. Right, Chris, where are you, mate? Just in hot on the smoke.
Yeah, I need to go home. Fuel at home's £400 now.
Yep, I said RTB.
Wilco.
3 with you.
That shouldn't be necessary. We're pretty clean skies here. I don't mind going home unsupported. I'll be fine.
Okay. 3, check in.
3.
How you doing, status?
Still got 2 rifles left.
Caution.
Any targets?
I believe so.
Okay. Let me know how you're doing.
Guys, just keep working on that convoy. There's still more just to the eastern side there, if you guys left off.
Yeah.
Roger, I'm coming around again. I've switched to GM, see if I can just find something to drop on.
Do a pass with your Mavericks, Chris. Don't go too low.
Yeah.
Mavericks in bore sight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't bother with the radar. Just use Mavericks and bore sight. Then then whatever you've got left, just drop on the smoke.
Okay, switching to ball.
Rifle.
Ponzister, this is a Block 15. Well, it's the closest to a Block 15 that BMS lets us fly.
Rifle.
And this is the Israeli F-16s from 1982. This is a special version of the Israeli campaign that I'm flying, and I currently have less than £300 fuel at home, so I'm in a real fucking pickle now.
Rifle.
Rifle.
Right, we're going to switch that rifle off. And we are in fuel saving mode now.
Rifle.
Okay.
I don't know if I hit anything.
Don't worry.
Snake flight checking out for uniform 15.
Viper 1 Dakota RTB.
Flight, apart from Ghost Dog, safe fuel.
3, 5.3. 4039. Four's feet wet, circling around for another rear attack.
What are you doing? Are you clean yet?
4 has 1 rifle and 4 snake eyes.
Okay, Chris, just drop your snake eyes, your rock eyes on the burning fires in the city.
I'll just see if I can just find something to lock on there.
Just drop them CCIP, dude.
Okay.
Roger.
Worked for me. Drop them on the gaps in the smoke or slightly shorter forward of them.
Okay, roger that. Just going around.
Just so you know, guys, fuel at home for me, when I got the bingo call at £1,500 and I'm still okay, so you can probably extend a little further if you need to.
Falls rolling in.
Copy that.
But if you get the bingo light at £1,500, you need to go home.
Rifle.
Is it Dakota that means you're out of bounds?
Yeah.
3's Dakota.
Okay, 3.
Lead, what's your position?
I'm directly over the city in a right-hand turn, Angel 16.
Roger, coming up right behind you.
I'll pop a flare. Oh, I'm out of flares. Oops.
That's good. That means you're flying right.
Maybe.
Bombs won't come off.
Right, Chris, we've got time for one more go. And we're home.
Roger that. Probably not. I guess cannot see anything.
Just lock up the smoke then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just take a CCIP drop on the smoke.
I tried to, the bombs wouldn't come off.
Shark 1-1's heading home, switching to uniform 15.
Try one more go.
Sure. If you need to, take it at a steeper dive. I must admit, I was fairly close to 1200 by the time I dropped, but it works.
I just overshot you, lead.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a bit slow.
Guys, I'm 25 miles to base. I'll be checking out shortly.
Ball's rolling in.
Okay, flight. I'll be on Victor, but I'll be pushing uniform 15.
Good job, Ghost Dog.
Thank you. Tower, this is Serpent 1-2 for landing from the north.
Lock eyes.
I'm fuel critical anywhere in the area. I'll be coming in very shortly.
Okay, cool. Set the rock eyes off on the smoke. Just one rifle left, but I'll come out.
Yeah, rejoin. I can see you. Get. Yeah, I see them. Good job. You hit something. Right, flight reference steer point 4. Flight reference steer point 4.
Steer point.
Alright, let's find out what the active is.
Four's heading for steer 4,
Serpent 1-2. Dead of approach. Runway 20 for takeoff. Serpent 1-1 Chalice. 1 picture clear.
Send off tower Serpent 1-2 in direct, runway 020 from the north.
Angels 1.
Descending Angels 20 for a straight in approach.
4.
I've got no
This
time
is
for this.
Snake 1, stay distant.
Snake 1 is 11 miles out. I'll be cutting the overhead brake short. If you guys want in first, that's fine, but I'm down to 400 pounds.
Roger that, we'll be down and out of your way before you get there.
Thanks, guys.
Chaff flare.
3, is it steer point 4?
Yes, steer point 4. Sorry, I generally work my way back the way we came.
Chaff flare.
3,
Low.
4 has you at 16 miles, 4 is 14 miles to steer.
Altitude.
User entered your channel.
Out.
Okay, so if you just hang around at steer point 4, we'll catch you up. We might as well fly back together.
Present company excluded.
Yeah, well.
It's cool, I'm like 5 miles from the base, I'll be fine. I've actually got too much speed carrying in.
Snake 1-1. Next time, get a clearance before landing.
Speed is 043.
1-2 base for final, Angels 15.
3 is 045.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad we brought those Mavericks, actually. I think that could have been a bit of a showstopper otherwise.
Yeah.
Just finding anything is so frustrating, man.
Serpent 1-2 for final 3 miles.
1-4, I think I might have you visual. I've got an F-16 visual, I'm at 4 o'clock.
Snake 1-2 on final.
I'm in the left-hand holding pattern. Snake 1-1 off active, runway 20,
This is the sketchiest landing fucking ever.
Permission to fence out.
Stay firm, fence out. Lead is fenced out 4-2.
Three is 4, I think I see you in the left-hand holding pattern. Moving for rejoin.
Okay, going around.
Are you both over steer point 4?
4 is 3.3 miles.
Yeah, okay. Just
Serpent
give it one more
1-2.
bit, wait for me.
Next time, wait your turn.
I see your visual now.
Okay, Snake 1-2. Base or final again. Snake 1-2 on final.
Tower Serpent 1-2, clear the active, and thank you Snake 1-2.
Shark
I was
1-1,
down to 200
inbound
pounds
for
there.
landing.
Right, you might 12 o'clock?
Shark 1-1. Descend to 4,000. Maintain 300 knots. Turn left heading 105.
4's probably now at your 7 o'clock. Left-hand orbit.
Viper 1-1.
Dead of approach. Right.
Runway 20 for landing.
Flow in on me. I'm just passing
Snake
you right
1-2.
now.
Next
Right
time,
guys,
wait your
I
turn.
may, just so you know, I managed to make it in safely, although I may have cut off Snake Flight a little bit, so I'm probably going to get my ass kicked for that.
Never mind. Right. 3. I'm at 350 knots, Angels 19.
User left your channel.
I'm now ahead of you.
We're clear of the runway momentarily.
Shark 1-1. Turn left heading 075.
One inbound for a
Fucking hell, it was way too close. Way too close.
Shark 1-1's 14
Should have me
miles
visual.
out, prepping for initial.
Feel free to lock me up.
Are you among that 4 ship?
Negative, I'm out on my own. Between stairs 4 and 3.
Taxi Leisure.
Your distance. Shark 1-1 is 11.9 miles out.
If everyone's going to break off for initial.
Guys, I'm powering the bird down, thanks.
Shark 1-1. Maintain 300 knots. Turn left heading 060.
That's the sketchiest landing ever, man. Okay, so you normally will fly a traffic pattern in UOAF called an overhead brake to make sure you
Shark
don't try to
1-1.
jump in
Climb
front of someone
to
else's landing,
4000.
which I just
Maintain
did.
280
But I was down at
knots.
less
Turn
than
left
a couple
heading
hundred pounds left of
165.
fuel,
Runway
which
20.
made things worse. Okay, so I hit a few T-55s. That'll do. Apparently, I poured hate and discontent down on some poor guy's shop. Okay, there we go.
Phantom 1-3. Weapons on target. Phantom 1-3. Good hit.
Well, guys,
Phantom
that's the flight
1-4.
over
Weapons
for
on
now.
target.
I'll be chatting with a few of them for the AAR, which I will not be putting on recording. So I will catch you all sometime in a little while. Time permitting, I may run the next leg of my X-plane flight, which will be from Kabul International to Lahore in Pakistan. So if I'm on, you guys will see the announcement in my Discord channel, right up there. And if you are not out within the sound of my voice on Discord, what are you waiting for? Get that shit sorted, man. I'll catch you later for now, though, guys.